Wait, lose weight with this herb? You mean this holy basil I'm about to show you how to plant? That's right. So I'm going to take you through planting holy basil and a few other herbs from seeds. But before I get into it, please enjoy this intro. So I haven't figured out which way I'm going with this channel. A lot of projects in the yard, a lot of projects with the cars, a lot of home projects. I haven't figured it out. So right now, I'm just throwing everything together, and I'll let you guys figure out what sticks. So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoy. And kind of as with, these are my citrus trees. Look at them. Yes, they are blooming. They are fragrant. That's me kicking the bucket. That's my way of pollinating the flowers. Just shaking them a little bit. That's my one. I think it's orange. I think it's an orange. I actually have to tag those. It's a combination of lemons, limes, and oranges. I have 4 big pots, and that's my snake plant. The plant is so big I can't even put it inside my grow box. And look, yeah, you can tell I love clay pebbles. So these are my aloe cuttings. Aloe cuttings that not looking too good right now. I don't know, maybe I'm overwatering them. Maybe the light is too strong. I really haven't figured that out yet, but I'm doing some tests right now to figure it out. But I see a little green tips coming through, so that looks good. And yeah, that's just a bust. So what I have there is some seeds and rock wool and water, and it didn't work. So I think I'm going to open it up later and see if the seeds actually started germinating in the rock wool. And look at my aloe forest. That is my aloe forest. Moving over, my pepper plants. These are the pepper plants, and I brought them in from last season. And little zapper. Yeah, oh yeah, those aphids, man, I tell you, those bugs are gonna drive me crazy. Last season, I just lost control of my indoor plants, and I threw them outside, and I got rid of the bugs. Aphids ran me out. But this season, yeah, I'm fighting aphids today. So after spraying them with some neem oil, I rinse the dead aphids off, and that's actually pretty good for a little bit. I also realized that they don't fly. They crawl from plant to plant. Oh, there's a close-up. Look at it's budding. We might get some indoor peppers. But yeah, they don't. Look at the black spots. The black spots you see on the leaves, yes, those are aphids, dead aphids. Live aphids are green. They are plant-colored green. And what they do is they jump on the plants and they suck all the moisture out. Moving on to another table. So here are my seedlings. So those are primarily orange habanero. That is my pepper of choice. One pepper will adequately heat an entire pot. Not too hot, not too spicy. It is the perfect pepper. Orange habanero. So I have about 23 right now. 23 that I'm growing from seeds. 2 are already started to germinate. I will have to move them out of the incubator. Yeah, those were planted. What's the date on that? December 25th-ish? I might have planted them on Christmas. I don't remember. But yes, there they are. They are growing. I did plant some holy basil and lemon balm. And this is not even my planting area. This is my daughter's planting area. So I might be taking credit for things I really didn't do. Shout out. But it looks nice. And those are the aloes in a really expensive clay pot. Maybe I should start pottery, because that's a really expensive pot. And I think the saucer costs as much as the pot. Okay, here we go. Now on to my holy basil for weight loss project. Most important thing that you'll see me do is, man, you gotta label your plants. There is nothing more frustrating than having a plant growing and not knowing what it is. So here you are showing somebody a plant and like, oh, that's beautiful. What is it? And you don't know. You don't know until not only it blooms, but it actually starts forming fruit. All right, so in this, we're planting 3 herbs. One is rosemary, the other is mint, and lastly is holy basil. Now, holy basil is becoming like the mother of all herbs. I mean, the more I read about holy basil, the more I'm just amazed. Holy basil is basically like the mother of all plants. You can get a lot of vitamins from holy basil. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, iron, zinc, calcium, and manganese. Some of the other potential benefits of holy basil is will reduce your respiratory issues. So it contains bioactive compounds that help open your airways and breathing and help reduce flu symptoms, COVID symptoms, flu symptoms. And the other thing it does is it will help with stress and anxiety and give you improved dental health, like removing plaque. I mean, like really, this plant is doing the most. So here we are. This container that you see me planting in, there I am sprinkling the seeds on top of the lightly moistened soil. That's what the seeds look like. I mean, I'm growing them in a ceramic-ish or concrete, whatever that is, type container that's divided, because what I don't want is cross-contamination of these seeds, like having them all grow together. Most of what I'm planting today kind of grows wild. Like that mint will take off and take over if you don't contain it. So that's why we're placing them in a container. Holy basil. And that's what the seeds look like. That's probably 200 seeds there. So I planted some like 2 weeks ago. Now I'm going to try planting some in this container. And the thing about this container is it doesn't have drainage holes. So I have to see how that works with herbs. Herbs are usually forgiving and will grow under, almost any condition. So we'll see how that works out. There I am. What am I doing now? All my containers. I think I'm trying to figure out which seeds go back in what envelope. And frankly, after I made this video, I had a package of seeds and I couldn't remember exactly where it went. So I'll have to refer back to this video. And there it is, rosemary. It's an heirloom variety. And that's what the seeds look like. Doesn't look like much. There you go. Look at that. And if you're wondering, like, what are those snake plant cuttings doing around there? Oh, that's for another video. You have to check that out. That's going to be my succulent special. That's coming up next. All right, there you go. Moisten the seeds. I like using a spray bottle because it doesn't uproot the seeds. If you use a regular watering can, you're going to flood the container. So a spray bottle works really well. And there's nothing but water. And then I put another layer of soil. And this is a soil for seeds. I forgot what is it called. It'll come back to me. For seedlings. But nevertheless, it's very light. And there I am, moisten the top layer. And the plan is to actually put like a clear plastic bag over that. It looks like a cinder block now that I look at it. Maybe I should just start using cinder blocks. But get a clear plastic bag, place it over that container, and what's going on in this? All right, so I am doing something in this container, and let's kind of observe and go over it together. That is nothing but like a container you buy in the store for, what is it, a plastic container and lid. Nothing special, no drainage holes. So I am taking one of my seedlings that's been grown. Oh, no, red raspberry. This is another tea, the leaves from the red raspberry. Another tea I heard from my resident specialist that I should call an herbalist at this point. But that's another leaf that's going to be really helpful to, I should actually look it up and figure out what that tea will help with, but I'll save that for a follow-up video. So here I am, moisten the soil, lightly spread out the seeds. Talk about cross-contamination. I wouldn't be surprised if I had some seeds from the other plants. Oh, light soil on top of that. It's very light. And chances are I should moisten that also. A little tamp. Lightly moisten. And that is all she wrote. And this is what it looks like. So, all I did was take a bag. This is actually a storage bag, like a Ziploc bag with no zip. And I placed it on top. This should create nice moisture, and you can see it's already some moisture right there. And that should help germinate the seeds. Seeds really don't need light, so I could actually move it from here and put it in a dark space. That might actually help out better, but I'll leave it over here for now. And that concludes. Thank you all for watching.